survive poisoned productions.
Hey guys, so as I'm sure you first noticed, I am wearing a wig. Just because this look is a bit more natural, I wanted to go with more of a natural sort of hair. It is a pixie wig style thing. If you want me to do a review on it, please let me know in the comments below. I just thought that might be fun because I know a lot of people do like long hair wig reviews, including myself. I will link those in the description box below. But I thought it might be interesting to do some like short hair wig reviews because I feel like a lot of people don't do those as much. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's going on there. So today I thought we would do something a little bit different. I've seen a lot of like the $1 challenges and like a bunch of the makeup challenges, like one brand kind of thing. And I thought I would do this kind of like affordable like base makeup. So your foundation, concealer, eyebrows, like just kind of the palette to start with, just with e.l.f. products because they're super affordable and anyone can get them. They're sold at Walmart, so that makes them quite available for a lot of people, or you can order online if you want. I got all mine from Walmart just because it's quick, it's easy, it's close, but that did make me get a couple like wrong shades because they didn't have the quite right shades that I needed, you know? So this is kind of like a first impressions review plus like a tutorial. I thought it would be more interesting to do both just because when you're sitting there talking about a product for like 30 minutes, sometimes it gets boring, and then when you're just doing a tutorial, sometimes it gets boring. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. This really like natural, glowy, inexpensive look. So everything that I purchased ended up being under $40 for this full like base makeup glowiness you see here. I did have one product already, which was the primer that you guys have seen already, but I got a brow spoolie and a like color pencil thing. I got a foundation brush, I got a foundation, I got a concealer, I got a contour and highlight quad, I got a mascara and a lip plumper and primer. Yes. That is everything I got. So I got 7 items for under $40, which is really good considering some foundations are like $60. Do you know what I mean? So you can get this full base makeup for under $40, which is really good. I did use some brushes that weren't e.l.f. just because I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of brushes just for this. Do you know what I mean? I just kind of wanted to get a base makeup for you guys so that you could get this look. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, without any more rambling, let's just get into it, guys. Okay, so I found the best way to use this is take a pump onto your hand, mix it together, and then I like to put it all over, but I definitely focus it in my problem area, which is my nose. It has the most texture, and as well as being hydrating, this primer also blurs a bit because I do believe that there's silicone in it. It does smell a little bit like silly putty, but I've used it a lot in my tutorials before. I really like it. I really like how it affects my foundation. It makes it go on a lot smoother, so to me the smell isn't like the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I don't have the box, so I can't read all the claims about it, but yeah, we're just gonna have to skip on that one. Everything else though I did buy new, so I'm excited to try it and see how it works out. Hopefully I bought the right shades because I have no idea. Okay, so the next thing I think I'm going to do is the foundation. Now this says e.l.f. oil-free, obviously e.l.f. Why would I say that? So this says oil-free flawless finish foundation in porcelain. So I'm excited about that. So the back it says, lightweight formula for even natural coverage, helps conceal imperfections, blemishes, discoloration, and under eye darkness. Directions, apply generously and reapply as desired or at least every 2 hours. Ugh. At least every 2 hours? Not sure how I feel about that. But let's open this bad boy up. It's got cute packaging. it's got like this frosted, okay, am I doing this wrong? Oh, yes, it's a pull off. That's cool, it's a pump. Oh, that's super cute. And then I also got this really small stipple brush. So this was $8, which I think is really good. And then this brush was $4. So if you're looking for brushes, I actually quite recommend e.l.f. brushes. I have a couple of them, of their bigger ones, and I think they work fine. I'm not gonna read all the instructions for this, but this is what the stipple brush looks like. Super excited. So I think I'm just going to pump this. Oh, girl. Oh. We'll do 3 pumps for now. I'm kind of a full coverage kind of girl, so you know what I mean. And then I'm just gonna take the stipple brush and go to town. Okay, I mean, it's not the worst matching foundation. We'll have to see if it oxidizes though. And if you don't know what oxidizing means, it means that after you put a foundation on, because it's reacting to the air, it's going to change color and it usually goes darker. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I usually like to apply my foundation with a brush and then go in with a beauty blender after to smooth everything out. So the fact that it's kind of going a little bit streaky isn't like concerning me, because that's usually what happens. I'm definitely gonna go in, I think, with at least 2 more pumps. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see, but it's like really streaky and like obvious on my forehead. So now I'm just going to squish a beauty blender. Now this isn't an e.l.f. one. I did look for one, but could not see it. But I don't think the tools are like a super big deal, right? Like, I just love doing this over, because I feel like brushes are better at straight up applying foundation, whereas beauty blenders are really good for evening them out. Okay, so I think we're as blended as we're going to be. I honestly think it looks pretty good, but like it said, you have to reapply it every 2 hours. Not sure how I feel about that. Did I just get foundation on me? Did I just get it on my titty? Did I just get found? I don't think I did. Okay. Whew, crisis averted. Okay, now I think I'm gonna go in with the concealer. This was the lightest one there. I'm not sure if it's their lightest shade. I got all my stuff at Walmart. I didn't like order it online, so I didn't really have as much of a selection. But this is Perfect Blend Concealer in Light Beige, and I'm a little bit worried that's gonna be darker than the foundation. Okay, so Perfect Blend Concealer provides smooth, natural looking coverage, helps hide complexion imperfections, and evens out skin tone. Directions: dab and cover where desired, blend with fingertip. Okay, well maybe I will blend with my fingertip. So the packaging, it's okay, it's pretty standard, nothing, I'm not like, I'm more impressed with the packaging on the foundation, not gonna lie. The thing is kind of hard to twist off, which is weird. It was just a baby. I feel like this is gonna be too fucking dark. Fuck me. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's crazy dark, but we're gonna do it anyways. Not a lot comes out. Like, you almost have to twist your doe foot all the way back in to get, yeah, like just, I feel like there's just not a lot of product in here. What is happening? You're supposed to dab it with your finger. Yeah. I'm hating that. It's like not going even at all. Let's see what happens. Maybe the least it'll do is add like a bit more coverage. Does it look different to you? Because it doesn't really look that different to me. It looks like it made it slightly darker and that's about it. But it might have added like a little bit more coverage, but I kind of think this concealer is a fail. Yeah, like, and it's so dark. And I mean, that was my fault too. Like, maybe it would perform better if I got the right color, but the right color wasn't an option. So, no, I think it did something. I think it gave it a little bit more coverage. So maybe if I had the right color, it would be better. But you definitely have to like work to put this stuff on. Like, goddamn, I'm having to like dip in 3 or 4 times. Okay, so what are the claims on here? Brow pencil. Slim mechanical pencil, shapes, defines, and fills in brows for a natural polished look. Dual-sided design, applies color with one side and tames and combs the eyebrow with the other. Fine tip liner mimics brow hair and fills in gaps to create natural and defined looking eyebrows. Okay, it's like literally stuck in this plastic. What is happening? What is happening? Embarrassing. Okay. I love this spoolie. I have like just a brush from e.l.f. that's this spoolie and I love it. I got it on sale for $1 and I'm like, how do you not though? How do you not though? I got neutral brown. That's probably not their lightest, but it's the lightest that my store had. Sorry if I go out of frame. I'm just so used to like having my face really close to my mirror when I'm doing my eyebrows. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, really impressed with this. I definitely think it could be a dupe for the Benefit Brow. Not the gel, but like their little pencil thing that they have. Now I'm going to go on to the Illuminating Palette. So I'm hoping this is the right choice. Not too sure if it was. Like, whose color is that? Literally orange, but maybe it won't be as bad. I feel like this is going to be my contouring color. And I'm pretty sure this has shimmer in it. Okay, we've got a bit of creasing around my mouth with the foundation, but that's expected. I get creases there all the time. Anyways, that is the, can you kind of see those? These are the 2 contouring colors, and these are the 2, like, I think shimmerier. So I thought one of the lighter colors might be matte, so that I could set my face with it, but I'm not sure we're gonna get that luxury today. I didn't get brushes for everything either, by the way. I just thought that like wasn't really necessary and would have drove the price of this up. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with this really light brown first and just kind of warm up my whole face. And then, ooh, I feel like the foundation oxidized a little bit. That's actually a really nice, like, for my skin tone, obviously not for everyone. Don't make this weird. But for my skin tone, it's like a very subtle bronze, which I like because I feel like I always overdo bronzers and contour because they always make them so pigmented, which I mean is nice, obviously, if you're looking for that, but I need someone to help me control that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So, it might come up really orange on camera, but it's also because I have like orange lights on my mirror that are kind of fighting with the white lights from my studio lights. Sorry if I keep looking in the viewfinder, I just have to make sure that I'm like in frame and that the recording hasn't stopped and stuff like that. Going in with this color down here, see if I can do a bit of contouring. Okay, so that made it like a little muddy, but like not bad. You know what I mean? It still gives you that like, it's more on the like gray side, which works for me because I'm quite pale. But if you had a tan, that probably wouldn't work best for you. Okay, and then I can't decide if these 2 are both like, because I'd like to set my under eye, but like honestly, terrified. I think I'm gonna try it as a highlight first. I'm gonna go in with this really light color and I'm gonna sweep it. I mean, it sort of is. It's like, I don't know if it's subtle or just non-existent. Do you know what I mean? No, I mean, it's definitely there. It's definitely there. Okay. It definitely has like a yellow tinge to it though. Honestly, I feel like you could probably get away with using this to set your under eye. But I don't know, it might be a little bit too shimmery for that. I feel like this highlight is buildable too. Like it is, yeah, like it's definitely more there now. But it gives you this really nice, like, oh, I was just out in the sun all day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm now gonna go back into this and just kind of set my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna take this darker color at the bottom and go on my crease with it. I do this a lot actually. I'll set my eyes in the same contouring colors that I've used. And then I'm gonna dip a little bit in that brown. You can wipe any excess off. And I'm literally using the same brush I used to contour my nose. And just sweeping that in the crease just so it gives it a little bit of a natural shadow. So it looks like you tried a little bit, you know? Okay, so next we have the e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara. Create thick, bold, and volumized lashes. Oversized brush fully coats lashes for an intense and dramatic effect. Vitamin B rich formula helps to condition and strengthen for healthier looking lashes. Oh, this packaging though is something else. Oh, did I open it from the wrong way? Like, what's happening here? What kind of, oh, I think I did. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, there we go. I will get you eventually. Okay, so we have like a basic, I'm gonna put this in front of my skin so it's easier. Because I'm literally pale. We've got a pretty basic, like, thick wand, so let's do this. It did lift my lashes a little bit. And I have like bone straight lashes, so that is definitely hard to do. And they're not like clumping, which is super impressive because my eyelashes clump really easily. Okay, so now the last product is a lip primer and plumper. I almost said pumper, what? So directions, apply lip primer to bare lips and blend into wet lips and blend into help hold color on your lips. Use lip plumper alone on top of primer or color to achieve a natural fuller looking lip. Okay, well I don't know which is which, so do you tell me? Like it shows there's a clear and a colored side. I'm assuming the color is the primer. Okay, so this is the packaging. This is really cute. This makes me feel like a spy, like because it's like rounded and all, oh, itchy nose, and like all black. Ooh. Okay, so this is what the primer looks like, I'm assuming. Let's see. Oh yeah, that feels fucking disgusting. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. Here's the thing, it's more like the color that I hate. It's just kind of like, I don't know, it's fine. It just like looks hideous, especially since I have dry lips. Okay, I'm most excited about this, the lip plumper. I really hope this works. I hope it like gets that tingly feeling, do you know what I mean? I'm looking for the tingle. It's like taking off the primer. That's weird. Oh my god, my lips are tingling. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, it smells like cinnamon. Like I feel like they just put, oh my god, it smells like those red hearts. Those like cinnamon red hearts. Did they just put cinnamon in here to make it feel like? Probably just to make it like irritate your lips. I also slightly feel like lip plumpers are one of those things that it's like a mental thing, right? If you think it's doing something, you might be like, oh, my lips look bigger. They're definitely tingling right now though. And it's like a good tingle, like it definitely smells and like tastes like those cinnamon hearts. Like I totally bet they just put like some hot cinnamon ingredient in this is what it feels like. So I'm just gonna put on this lipstick over top of the primer. Not sure if that's gonna help or not, but we'll see. I think what it's supposed to do is just kind of like make your lips neutral. And of course, if you're dark skinned, like that's not really gonna make your lips neutral, but maybe it will hold the color a bit better. I'm not sure, so I don't know. And I can't really say it did or it didn't do any. Oh, it does. It says plumper and primer on the back here. And the primer is the clear side. I was right. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Do you like it? Do you not? It's a bit of like natural, just kind of like base makeup is really what I was going for in this tutorial, first impressions. I thought right now we could talk about the things that I liked and I didn't like, what I think is worth your money, what I don't think is worth your money. So let's just start from the beginning. The primer, definitely worth your money. If you're okay with the smell, it definitely smells a bit like Play-Doh, and I think that's the silicone in it, but again, I don't have the box, so I can't actually tell you if that's one of the ingredients or any of the things it claims to do, but for me, I know it hydrates my skin, it smooths it, and does a bit of a blurring effect on the top of my skin. I know it does that. I've seen it. I use this all the time. Tried and true. I think this primer is definitely worth your time and your money. This stipple brush, I don't know if this exact one is worth your time. I really like using these kind of brushes to apply my foundation and then using a beauty blender to smooth it out. I would recommend this one just because it is so cheap. It is $4, but if you have like a bigger face than me, it might take you a really long time to do your makeup with this brush, so you might want to invest in one of the bigger ones that they have. The foundation, now I cannot speak on the lasting time of it because that's not what this current video is going to be about, but right now it has minimal creasing, it matched me very well, it went on very well. I honestly think if I set it with a powder right now, it would be fine and it would not move, but I just didn't happen to get a face setting powder. I was really hoping that would be in the Illuminating kit, which it wasn't, which is partially my fault, but shit happens. Oh yeah, this, honestly, the concealer, I don't think this is worth your money. Even if I'd gotten the right shade, it's very drying, and so even just to get it out of the tube, it's just, it takes a lot of effort. You have to apply it a lot. I think you'll go through it very quickly because there's just, I feel like there's just, it's just, you can't get at the product very well. It's just, I don't know, I didn't like it and I would not be buying that again, and I don't think you should buy it. This Illuminating kit, I mean, honestly, not the worst thing in the world. I really like the highlighting powder and I really like the subtlety of the contouring. Personally, if you like a really bright highlight, maybe not, but if you're into the more like natural looking highlight, definitely. Still not really sure what this shade is for. It might be another highlight color or like a bit of a blush. It's just a very odd, like, it's like a gray satin, like, with maybe a bit of pink in there. I think it's supposed to be a highlight. Eyelash, mascara, I was gonna say eyelash glue. It's not eyelash glue, it's mascara. I actually quite liked it. My eyelashes aren't clumpy. They have a bit of volume. I think that's fine. You know, mascaras are mascaras, and because this one is only $4, I mean, this lip plumper, I mean, I don't really know. I think this one is kind of gimmicky. I think if you get to some of the high-end ones, they actually do plump your lips. This one just felt like they put cinnamon hearts in a lip plumper. And as for the primer, it just kind of covered my lips and mixed with my lipstick, so that wasn't like my favorite thing ever. But yeah, I think that's it. That's all, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comments below if you want me to do like a part 2 of this where I get like actual eyeshadows and maybe some actual face setting powders and some lipsticks and stuff and that are e.l.f. and try those out. Like, should I keep going with this e.l.f. series? I don't know. Let me know. I just thought I would start doing like more looks that are a bit more affordable for like anyone kind of deal. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, that's it. That's all, and I'll see you in my next video.